Hi, I'm Judy Stephens. I am the associate producer for Marvel.com.
I'm Lorraine Cink, and I host and write The Watcher for Marvel.
So I've reached out to Lorraine to make this costume and show you guys how it gets made. So one of the things I really wanted to do, and we've been sort of talking about this for a couple years now, is show how cosplay is made. And now we finally have the opportunity, and not just make it, but show every single step along the way.
Judy Stephens, who is our cosplay correspondent, reached out to me and she asked me if I'd be interested in cosplaying for San Diego Comic-Con, which is in just a few short months. And I have to be honest, I'm super excited. I absolutely said yes.
And the plan is, at the end of all this, is to debut this brand new costume at San Diego Comic-Con on the Marvel stage in front of all you amazing people and on Marvel Live.
And so right now we're gonna meet and we're gonna go over some costume ideas. So I chose a bunch of costumes based on the characters that I love and the characters that I think I could probably pull off better.
We spent some time actually talking about what costume to wear. We talked about She-Hulk. Well, then you have to be painted green and you're gonna have to get up at like 5 in the morning to be airbrushed.
Okay, so maybe we get rid of She-Hulk.
Okay. We compiled all these ideas, we asked around the office.
I think that for the way I look, Scarlet Witch is just gonna be a better costume for me.
We want Lorraine to look amazing. Scarlet Witch was the best option.
Now that we've picked Scarlet Witch, I don't know how I'm gonna build this.
Something like Scarlet Witch, where it needs to be fitted, it needs to have a bodice underneath, it needs to have all these different pieces. It's gonna be a good, 40, 60-hour project. And with all the stuff that we do here, we just didn't have time. So what I did is I reached out to a really good friend of mine, Carly, who makes costumes for Broadway. So she's a professional. I thought she'd be a great fit for the project, so we brought her on.
I have always purchased my costumes, or I have bought pieces and pieced them together and done small amounts of sewing. So I'm really excited that we got Carly on my side to do the heavy lifting, because I don't know that I could do it alone. So can we take a look at some of your sketches and things?
Sure. So Judy called me and she explained this amazing project that she and the Marvel crew had come up with to get costuming and Marvel together in a way that I think fans will really, really enjoy watching, and I was so thrilled to be able to be a part of that project. Judy sent me quite a few Marvel sketches from a lot of different artists that you guys work with, and so one of my biggest challenges was condensing all of the different details and colors and silhouettes down into one design that works on a real person.
So when Carly first showed me the design, I was like, oh my god, she's so cute! And even the little hints of red strokes makes it look amazing.
And it's gonna be a fully boned hip-length corset made out of a really sturdy material, probably a poly double-faced satin or a poly file, or if we can get it, silk satin would be good.
So Carly is saying a lot of stuff, and it all sounds very important, but I don't know what she's talking about. I mean, she knows a lot, and thank goodness. Do you have swatches to show it so we can be even more excited?
Grabbed every red fabric in the garment district.
So a swatch is a block of fabric, and you can go into stores in New York City and ask for little swatches. Perfect for the industry of making Broadway or costuming like what we do.
What's the next step?
The next step is I'm on my own for a little while. I'm gonna translate this into fabric, which means that I'm gonna take a dress form, and once I have your measurements, I'm gonna pad up to your specific size. I'll transfer it to pattern to paper, and then I'll cut that out. We'll drape one up and sew it up, so we'll have a full fake coat, what we call a mock-up coat. But then basically you get to try everything on, and then we make adjustments and make it fit perfectly to you. So now we have our design approved and we've picked a couple of fabrics. I'm gonna go to the garment district here in New York City and pick up those fabrics. Then I'm gonna go home, make sure my dress form is the right size, and start draping this coat.
I'm so excited with all of the stuff that Carly brought in. I think that she is so amazing and she's such a talented designer.
So time is certainly racing and we've got the costume started. There's a lot of pieces to this.
We have so much work cut out for us and only a few months until the Comic-Con, and we want it to be the best costume we can possibly put together. So we have a lot of work cut out for us. Wish us luck.
Next episode, Judy and I are going to go check in on Carly and see how far she has come with Scarlet Witch.
Marvel, your universe.